I see it. Okay, that is so weird. This is a bug, but Squad 1 from Russian ground forces led by Level Wusha. Squad 2 led by Pharaoh 47 Delta. Squad 3 led by Overlord Skeletor. Oh, I know him. And Squad 4 led by NGR Necro. And unassigned players led by Don Damage. Here we go. Let's get in on the north point. All the action's taking place right now. I'm going to try to rush there as fast as I can. Fly speed, that's what I need. The vehicles are getting engaged. Russians are actually being pushed outside right now. The U.S. forces control the western corner right now. The Logi truck is flowing to the northwest. 30mm is being kept at the Bay Area over here. Led by Level Yopo. The vehicles are being used in a very conservative manner by the Russians right now, being kept outside the point right here. The 30mm is getting ready to engage any incoming USA vehicles. The USA is all on foot right now at this point. Looks like most of them got wiped out, and the Russians already inside the point. It looks like they're planning to do a roadblock here with that transport truck of theirs. Not sure if that was intentional, but it's laid down right there. And that leaves Level Wusha in a tight situation. He cannot get into FOB Papanov now at this point because of this roadblock right here. This is actually the Russians' vehicle, and they're actually going to move it right now to let that vehicle get in. Here we go. The FOB placement is going to be coming up very soon, and Squad 2, unfortunately, from the USA team got wiped off the point, so this flag looks to be in the possession of the Russians at this point. Level Wusha, looks like the FOB is going to be set probably on the western building in the second story. Yep, that's it. It's going to park that vehicle. Now, from the looks of it, I think I know what he might be trying to do. Never mind. I thought he was going to block the door so they could set the radio and block it by destroying the Logi truck.
We had a plan.
I'm going to set this FOB soon. Looks like they're going to hold on the FOB until they can really secure this point. The 30mm is still in peace right here. USA has no contacts on the south side of North Village, so it looks like to be a very smooth capture.
They kind of fucking took us out, so I wasn't able to drop Rally Point. So, new plan is we're going to try to build a FOB over by the northeast corner.
I'm going to keep the map open for a bit.
If you want, man,
I'm going to be right back.
On the the friendly base marks. There'll be good defense hub for North Village and Hilltop and Papanov.
Hey, King Hyperion, are you still here? Can't leave me hanging like that. You can't just be asking who the squad leaders are and not say anything else. You gotta say something like Happy Thursday or something. Alright, just kidding. Wow. Looks like, oh my goodness, the Russians, Level Wusha, led by Level Wusha here from Squad 1 Russians. They're going on the offensive. These flags are just being, oh my goodness, look at the flag. Look at all these flags. Squad 1, USA is actually forcing Russians to dedicate more vehicles to capture their first two flags. We're 7 minutes in, and it's a flag deadlock for the Russians. Squad 1's going to get engaged on foot right now from Squad 1 over here. But it looks like Squad 1's going to bypass. Looks like Squad 1's trying to get to Hilltop encampment or try and make their way back to Ammo Depot. The USA is actually in a good position right here. They're capturing the flags in order. And sorry, I keep opening the map, but like, oh my gosh, here comes the RPGs that might have been shot from David or Ace.
We're getting hit at
this is bad. That's their own vehicle. They're gonna lose their own transport vehicle. Here comes the second RPG being launched. Hey, wait, is that an RPG coming up or what? From David? I don't know what David's gonna do, but oh dear. That looks like a hit on the Logi. They're trying to, they're trying to target the Logi right now. And FOB is trying to get supplied. All these vehicles right now, the thing with the USA that they're doing is that they're tossing a lot of their vehicles in vain at this point. And we saw that from last round, but we'll see if they can try to use that to their advantage. It's very disadvantageous to do that, to leave your vehicles everywhere in the field, and you know, they just get RP. Oh my gosh! And that is a Logi truck destroyed, 452 to 471. It's about almost an even match right now. More RPGs are being laid out. The USA is in trouble, but if they can successfully capture North Village, then they'll be okay for the next few minutes. However, Squad 1 is still on the outskirts. None of them from the Russian side are down yet, but the USA is getting grenaded on and pounded on. On the north side of the map, you can see Squad 4, full squad up there on the north side. Papanov is the active attack flag now for the USA. However, nobody's attacking from the USA. On the western side, the Striker on the top of the hill, defending OP Fortress peacefully against the Russians down here. Russian has a BTR downhill in the downslope baseline of the hill. Thanks for going through squad leaders. Recognize a few of them. Nice. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah. And let me know if the audio's okay. If, like, do you hear any echo from the game sounds on my microphone? Because I tweaked a bit of my settings, so there's that. So it looks like North Village is gonna get pounded soon. They actually cannot capture North Village. North Village is locked in because of FOB Papanov and the first 4 flags not being captured yet. So this map is actually going to shambles. I have never seen such a thing before. This is like rushing except to the extreme level. Squad 2 and the other USA forces are actually spawning in massively in the northeastern hilltops, and it looks like they're actually going to try to avoid North Village engagers from the Russian team led by Wusha over here, and try to make their way up north to hit FOB Papanov. And here it is. The FOB has been set, but no HAB has been set yet. They actually can set a HAB. They had the Logi truck there, so it's just, I don't know when Squad 4, led by Necro here from NGR, when he's going to set that FOB. And it looks like he just disconnected. I don't know where he went, but he probably just passed away. Yep. The Russians are probably panicking at this point. Even though the Russians, this is an even match, in terms of flags, this can only work in the USA's favor at this point. If the USA can actually consolidate their forces and come into Papanov next, they can capture the flag. The Russians, they're panicking. They're starting to send more people off the point, and I'm starting to understand why they did not activate the FOB here. It's because they have to focus on getting their foundation settled here, and the USA completely has it locked down. No contact so far except from that lone BTR. I don't know what's happening down there, why it's not destroyed yet, but yeah. And there's another Striker here to engage. This Striker can actually kill that BTR in no time. The Russians marked it, but yeah, you can see the USA completely has control of the first 2 flags against the Russian main, and the thing that the Russians are in huge trouble. Check it out. They left their Logi truck and their transport at Papanov. Even more importantly, they left their FOB truck at Papanov. Squad 4 is trying to hold down the point, but he won't last against a full squad coming up in the northeastern section over here. This flag's locked in, and you can see the Russians are panicking. They're going on foot, all spread out, making their way all the way back to Ammo Depot, but even better, maybe Fortress. I know they don't want to press, suicide for that, but... Oh, shoot. I'm sorry. I don't know. When did I press that? Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, King. No echo, mic sounds good. Awesome, possum. Yeah, sorry about that. I pressed F6 for some reason. I don't know why. Thanks for reminding me. Sorry, okay, so I'll just say everything again. The Russians are actually a bit in trouble. Looks like Squad 4 is going to set a HAB now out of desperation because, he has to hold the fort down. Squad 2 from the USA is going to engage him from the northeastern side hilltops. They actually set a machine gun facing northwest to hit upon this FOB, so the rooftop positions at Papanov are actually in trouble now because of this threat from the USA machine gun 50 caliber. The Russians are panicking, going on foot. They have to start running on foot all the way back to either Ammo Depot or OP Fortress. They're starting to get engaged right now by a few stragglers from the Russian team, but there's no hope left at this point. Squad 1 has it locked down. If Squad 1 can set an FOB and supply that, at Fortress and hold down the fort and fortify that heavily, this might the Russians may lose this match. We can see the USA is actually leading right now, so the USA has a very solid strategy. And there's another full squad from the USA holding down the fort with the striker support from Squad 3 led by Element Red and Ammo Depot with no engagements right now, but they will be getting engaged from Squad 1 led by Wusha coming from the eastern side. So this is going to get a very interesting match. 30mm from the Russians is actually on the move right now with Squad 3 and 2 starting to fall into Fortress. So the USA here is going to be in trouble very soon. Here it comes. The 30mm coming up, firing from a long shot from level Yopo, trying to shoot up here against the USA enemies up here.
Keep up the good work, guys, and blocking them from capping. Hold on.
That's it. These are sniper shots. You don't want to get shot by this 30mm. Few people are actually getting killed. You can see Dashby right here. Poor guy. And Squad 3 is coming up from the North Hilltops. This might turn the game around. We're 13 minutes into the game. No progress has been made by the Russians, unfortunately, but this is it. The Russians are making a bit of some progress going on foot. Better than nothing. They're slowly wiping out the guys on the top of the baseline of the hill. Squad 1 still has control of the point, directly on the point right now, with the squad members slowly starting to respawn. But if you look very closely, there's no more spawn point for Squad 1. So unless Squad 1 gets another rally point up, this looks to be a final stand. There's 2 medics around, but they might get killed by the long shot BTR. The striker's repositioning right now, and the USA has to reposition up northwest to engage Squad 3. Here comes the engagements. Squad 3 versus Squad 1. Overlord Skeletor. And here comes bang, bang, bang. Takes out Skippy and takes out Bear. That's a trade for trade. Here comes Madden. Oh, headshot to him, and he comes down. A grenade gets launched out, and he's gonna get shot down the leg. He probably has to bleed from that now. 2v1, using the tree as cover. Very nice from Rex Zero. Very strategic placement. Here comes another grenade. Will that land on Rex Zero? Oh, he dodges it. Here comes bang, bang, bang. Takes out both of them, but he's bleeding very bad now. Great engagement, and Pot Sticker versus Profit here. And Rex, oh, poor Rex. He was in a bad situation there, but he did a very great job. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on over here. Looks like Squad 1 has a few more guys on the point, but from what Squad 1 leader is saying, he's saying, just stay on the point, guys. Just let the Russians come to us. So they're staying on the point, so the point is actually pretty small. Squad 3 is just barely at the perimeter of it. If we press number 6 right now, we can see the flag point. The Russians are barely touching the perimeter of the point.
Squad 2, push in.
You can see the flashing points over here.
Covered. It's going to be dug in a sec.
Alright. And, yep, the Russians are recovering, trying to get their medics to get the Squad 3 guys back up on the top over there, and they're going to start moving on the flag. The Striker has positioning up on this hilltop. Not sure if... Oh! RPG comes over! Landed by Dixon here from KSC. Striker is in desperation to fire. Here comes a second RPG shot. He shoots. He scores! And Scan, he's actually going to abandon his vehicle now. Striker's going to be left open, not being driven away. There comes Squad 3, full engagements against Squad 1 from the Russians. Lots of bodies on it, but it looks like the USA has triumphed here. They're going to recover very slowly. Squad 3 has their rally point up north, so the squad can recover. The Striker's still okay, but unfortunately the guy bailed from his vehicle. So, you know, I don't know what's going to happen to that vehicle anytime soon. Hey, Crash, are you playing tonight?
Papanov is captured.
Oh, boy! That looks like it's it. 3 hits on the Striker. That might have come from Dixon using his last RPG shots. He's still alive. He's still alive. He might pull the last shot right now. Here it comes. This is it. Boom! A fantastic destroying vehicle from KSE Dixon right here, and that's all 4 of his RPG rounds used. He uses heat rounds, and lastly he uses infantry RPG rounds.
What's the plan now? Are we staying here or moving out?
No, move from Papanov to Hilltop and
They can't cap. Yeah, they can't cap, man. So keep going. They're holding them at OP.
That's it.
When we want a fob, I have a Logi truck that's full.
Squad 1 from the eastern side from the Russian team is trying to
Take
again
it,
on
take it
foot
to
to hit
ammo
Ammo
depot,
Depot to wipe out
through to
Squad
the
3,
left.
so we'll see how that engagement goes soon. The FOB from the Russians have been laid out in desperation at the north side of OP Fortress on the bottom line right there. And a lot of people are running up the top of the hill to try to get the point back. Squad 1 versus 2 or 3 full squads now. They're in trouble with another MTOB coming up from the north baseline of the hill.
Can you place a
You
radio
see
down?
Zovia Guard right there. He's already in the point, and you got about over 10 guys coming to the point on the north side. This flag, this map looks like it's going to start continuing now. After 15 minutes of gameplay, this map and flag capture is going to start going. But I'd say the USA so far is pulling up a very solid defense line. You can see the multiple shots being fired, but, you know, 5 guys versus like over 10 guys, it's not going to look good, especially an uphill battle for the USA. Freshkill trying to get the guy back up. But that leaves more time for the Russians to try to make a wide around flank to sandwich the USA team around here. The strike is being kept on, oh my goodness, kept on the south end. RPGs being laid out to try to take out Freshkill, the medic. And here comes another RPG. This might be it for Freshkill. He shoots. He scores. Nope, it looks like Sunwish needs to get his gun out for this point. Flag's in trouble. Uh-oh. They see each other. He's coming in, and there goes Freshkill. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on the south side. Let's see what the striker sees up here. He actually has a very nice visual, led by Level Snipzin KG. He's shooting all these guys using his striker gun. Takes like a couple guys. That's a really nice curl gun visual right there. He's going to redirect before RPGs nail him in. You can see Overlord Skeletor is about ready to shoot him right now. And Morafa and Murazor. Striker's going to go downhill. He evades a lot of potential RPG shots, which is a very nice move from there. But it looks like the Russians have finally locked in OP Fortress, so Squad 1's job here is done. Now they have to focus on the eastern side, where Squad 1 from the Russians are starting to engage again for the second time against Squad 3 from the USA team. I'll be right back.
Squad 2, you keep pushing to Hilltop, we're going to push to Ammo.
The lodge just got blown up on our approach.
Oh man, that's it. Russians going out full force right now with 2 full squads approaching on foot from the western side. Squad 3 is going to get sandwiched right now. Squad 1 might be waiting for the rest of the squads from the Russian team to come in before Squad 1 makes the offensive right now. But it looks like Squad 1, led by Rusha, just got wiped out.
They are very close to you guys on the south side.
Uh-oh. Here they come.
Yeah,
This flag looks like it's to be in trouble. Let's see what's going on the northeastern side. The FOB has been wiped out at Papanov of both of the Russians' vehicles here. Their FOB truck and their transport left at FOB Papanov. No FOBs up here in the corner now. A couple more guys have to straggle from all the way on the eastern side. Hilltop encampment, lock down the fort. It's the current next attack flag, so they're capturing that right now as we speak. You see the flashing flag over there? It's going in USA's favor. Here comes another Logi supply. They set up an FOB from the USA team here. They're going to set up a HAB probably directly on ammo, but they're probably not going to have enough time to dig that anytime soon because of the danger zone over here.
Are you guys gonna cap it?
Here comes the Russians coming up the baseline of the hilltop on the western side. And the USA is getting ready inside the bunker zone from the wooden defense line, the trench, and all these little wooden thingies. Here it comes. Here comes the bang, bang, bang. This is it. The engagements are going to begin. Let's go, let's go. 6 hits, takes a shot. The Sodan initiates a gunfire. The smokes have been laid out. And here comes the engagement. This is it. The way SCDan uses the wood is a very strategic way, using the cover of the wood and migrating over behind the second layer because he knew that grenade was coming towards him, and the wood saves them from 2 grenades on top of that. Here it comes. The Russians are having a bit some trouble right now. They all got wiped out. You can see their bodies are flowing down the hill line. Carol pulling in the miracles right now, and they're just, oh dear, all falling at this point. But that was a nice attempt from Squad 2 on the western side. Jack is still alive, but he's probably going to get wiped out. The radio is on the northwestern corner with an ammo crate laid there as well, with no cover against mortars in case any of that comes anytime soon. Right now, everybody on both teams, you can see the medics are trying to get the people back up. Nope, Jack is not a medic. He's just trying to survive. And headshot from Murphy92064. Very nice shot using the trees as cover with a western far shot of 10 meters.
Moving up to depot. Squad 2 moving up to depot.
Here it comes. Hilltop encampment is now locked in with Squad 2 and 4 moving in from the northeastern side. Squad 3 is in trouble right now with the logic truck. They do have the supplies, but it looks like the guy got wiped out from Squad 1 Russians. And looks like the supplies could not get to Squad 3 leader on time. So the HAB won't be up anytime soon unless another squad takes over that logic truck and continues it forward. The flag is in contest. The flag is being contested right now from both teams, and it's currently the next active flag. Ticket count is 346 to 336, almost an even match right now despite the setbacks for the Russians. USA leads by 10 tickets. Ammo Depot is now captured by the USA, and the final flag at OP Fortress is now active. No wide flanks are going to be happening anytime soon because of how everybody's all widely spread out right now. It's going to be mainly focused on Ammo Depot, and unless another squad wants to focus on making a secret north turn over here. A south turn is going to take a bit too long, but we'll see what happens at this point. USA still has full control of the wooden bunker sides here on Ammo Depot on the north side. Squad 3 and RPGs led by Pharaoh over here. They're coming in on foot, 2 full squads in the south front. The USA is actually going to counter with full force on the northeastern side as well, all on foot. This is going to be an infantry battle at this point. Logitruck's going to come in right now to supply another potential FOB. And you can see, wow, the Russians have set a south FOB inside the forest line right here. A bit is uncovered. The trees are going to be used as cover, and this is it. They're going to get the HAB up very soon. All of the Russian forces are actually focusing right now, trying to get the cover for this FOB to get supplied safely. MTLB rolls in right now, and that looks like to be a 30mm MTLB. That's a very risky maneuver right now, but here it is. USA forces full force. This is going to be a full-out team battle. 3 squads versus 3 full squads on the point. RPGs initiated by KSE Dixon right here. Kills about 3 guys inside the point. A very nice shot indeed, and it looks like the USA has completely got wiped off the point. Almost half of the squad got wiped out, but the USA needs backup immediately from the northeastern side of Squad 2 and 6, going double timing it from the northeastern baseline, coming up the hilltop. They need to hurry because the Russians are starting to move in right now. The Russians have a very high advantage right now using the tree line as cover. If the USA cannot get on top of the hill line as fast as they can before the Russians get on the flag point at Ammo Depot, they will be in huge trouble. The Russians have a huge advantage. You can see, using the smokes and trees and grass to their advantage. They're going in. More smokes being laid out.
Charlie 322.
This is it. They're coming in. MTLB is still active with a 30mm, shooting up the people with its Scopy gun. I'm surprised a lot of people here are still alive from the USA, but wow, more engagements. Here it is. The Russians are now here. The engagements have now begun. The MTLB rolls up from the south side. 30mm about to initiate fire on close range combat. Not recommended, but it's gonna pull the miracles. The gunner is Pepis, and oh my goodness, an RPG takes out the driver just as the Necro here disembarks. Pepis is not panicking right now, but another RPG is gonna be laid out. Looks like that came from Astrox right here. Nope, I don't know where the RPG, I don't know where that AT came from, but this is it. Medic from Happyford is coming through, and a TK happens just now. Here it is, Russians taking control of the western wall side, with the USA taking control of the eastern side. The USA has to take care of the enemy 30mm, but they get right on top of it, it won't really be much of a problem. The smokes have been laid out, the HAB has been activated from the Russians, so now they can start laying out more cover fire. And you can see the Russians, another squad is being watching the eastern hill line right here against the people from the USA approaching from the sideline hilltops on the east. So this is a full-out messy team battle. A lot of bodies coming down. This is really chaotic right now. Medics are on the move. RPGs being laid out. 30mm in trouble. Baptist is being left behind. Looks like both of them are going to be bailing from the vehicle. Not trying to risk it. Oh! Bulldog boy takes out the 30mm. And that cost the Russians a lot of tickets. At least 25 tickets on their end. Which makes the USA in the lead by 40 tickets. Ticket count 302 to 267. USA in the lead. This is it. More infantry battle at this point. No vehicles being used. But the full-out enemies team, full-out teams all engaging each other. Now USA has to come on the north side on foot on the baseline of the hill. Remember, hilltop, north hilltop battle. Going from the baseline. They're going to have a lot of trouble with that. Here we go. Lots of pressure for this right now. The Russians are redirecting their fire, taking control of the top of the hill. It's going to look very bad for the USA. They might have to redirect and make a far western flank, but looks like Squad 1, led by Bear, taking out the FOB on the western side. This might be a double neutral. Yep, no. This might be... The Russians might have full control of this soon. No flanks are being done from the Russians on Hilltop early right now. The Striker is being utilized to focus to take out this western flag, but they're not going to make it in time for the USA. They will not make it in time. However, the FOB will be coming down. That's going to cost the USA, or that's going to cost the Russians more tickets. Nope, their radio is left intact. The USA just undug their HAB, but they're coming onto the flag point. Let's see what happens. They're probably not going to make it in time, but Bear, squad leader, reaches it first. No contacts against the USA up here.
Hey, listen up, guys. I'm going to squad 2 to fall back in hill to defend hill.
That's it. They're calling it. This flag's coming down. Russia's going to fully cap it now, and Hilltop's going to be the next active flag. Look at the map right now. There are no FOBs nearby Hilltop encampment. They can actually set an FOB anywhere they want here. They can set an Hilltop if they want to. In terms of oh wow, they got a convoy squad up here. Let's check out what's going on. This flag looks like it's not going to be. It's going to be locked in very soon because of the capture from the Russians. The full Russian team, all 5 squads here, laying down the fort. Here comes the convoy. Let's check out what's going on with the convoy down here. Got the front side, led by the MRAP. Blossoms disembarks, and it looks like they're going to stop early to prevent the Russians from killing them early. Not sure what they're trying to think right now. Looks like they're going to... They might be setting an FOB or maybe a rally point. Not sure what he's thinking. We'll see right now. But yep, they might set camp here. Never seen this been done, especially far away from the north flags. But whatever works, right? I have no idea what he's doing right now. Alright, and that's it. Ammo depot has been secured. Squad 1's job there at LP Fortress is done. They gotta fall back now to Hilltop. Or maybe try to make the assault and ammo. They can actually make the assault and ammo right now, but the Russians already know they're coming from the western side because they lost their HAB. The Striker's actually in a very nice position to help make the assault happen for Squad 1. Here's Ammo Depot with the squad here, and the Russians are out on full move right now, making a wide envelope of the south assault, with the USA falling back to Hilltop with very few survivors now at this point. More of the people are going to have to respawn probably at main base or from... I don't know what they're trying to do. Everybody's all over the place. It's going to be looking really messy. The Russians have a lot of uniformity on the eastern side. They're going in all spread out. Not really all spread out though, but you know, you can see which squads are pretty defined in terms of moving together towards the next assault flag. Squad 2 with only a few guys here, you know, they're okay for the next few minutes, but they will be getting engaged if they will not be getting any more backups anytime soon. You know, they will not be able to survive on Hilltop. Squad 1 is double timing it with the Striker overwatching its position right now to hit Ammo Hill, or Ammo Depot on this top side over here. The FOB has been laid out by Squad 3 on the south side. They're going to supply that very soon, lay down the rally point. And then, yep, right now it's a little bit of some downtime. Squad 1's about to initiate the action. Here it comes, pulling the miracles. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Carroll makes it first to the flag. Here comes the first engagements. Vigils might get hit in the... Oh! Vigil gets hit, but he survives. Takes out Carroll, 2505. Nice try to him. And here comes a full squad 1 right now. They just saw his friendly come down.
We got a fob just south of Ammo Depot now.
Right now, USA still leads by about 30 tickets, but it's gonna start closing in if the USA doesn't play this correctly or play this strategically well. Looks like they might be recovering their Logi trucks right here with Squad 4. They're playing very conservative. As opposed to last round, you know, the USA is actually being a bit more careful now with their vehicle usage this time in this map. Squad 1's being very conservative about how he comes up to this point. He's being very careful, having his guys spread out on a whole vertical front line right here and moving in horizontally. Here we go. They're about to come in. They're in a very nice position to make this engagement right now, with the south guys slowly moving in first to get over this little dip right here. Uh-oh, here it comes. Squad 4 is about to... He's in a very nice position down here.
We got enemy squad contact.
To take out the enemy FOB if they find it. They probably see the FOB with Danny Howie. He probably knows where the FOB's at. Here comes the Russians on the eastern corner right there. They're running back to the flag because they know they're getting engaged. 2 full squads about to engage right now. Squad 1 versus maybe Squad 3 or 1 on the other side from the Russians. Bang, bang, bang. Couple more guys come down. Very epic indeed. USA looks like to be getting recontrol of this. But let's check out the map. Wow, the Russians completely surround Squad 2. 3 squads up north hilltop from the Russians.
We've got confirmation
This
on
might
the
be a...
We've got a confirmation on the Hab. Gonna go take it down.
Yep,
Ammo.
they're taking out an FOB. That's an accurate call from Squad 4 on the south line. This might be a double neutral if these guys in the USA team survives. But keep in mind, this is a wide flag right now. This is a wide flag, so right now it's going to be very hard to contest against the Russians because there's so many bodies in here from both teams. Let's check out what's going on the south end. Squad 4, if they can take out this FOB and might topple the foundations of the Russians.
So, you guys might want to try to get your guys fall back, especially Squad Leader 6.
There it is. Radio's in full vision right now.
Don't worry, guys. We're taking out the Hab at Ammo.
Yeah,
They'll lose
fall
this
back
1
hilltop.
point.
Everyone fall back to hilltop.
Hey, King, you still with us? King? King! Come back! Don't go!
Hey, Squad 3, hold up. Let me hitch a ride with...
Alright, I don't know what's going on over here. Looks like they're overwatching with the Striker, and these vehicles aren't really being used much in the front lines right now, so it's pretty quiet for the USA. Nice FOB placement, keeping their main supply route open.
Is there a way we can take Ammo Depot before we lose it?
Yep, looks like the Russians... Oh, this might be a turnaround for the Russians. They're about to capture this flag now. And you can see 2 full squads are starting to move out to the next flag at Papanov, marked with the sword marker on their end for the Russians. This might not be a double neutral at this point. Oh, man. Tickets are being lost from a whole wide variety of ways right now. Either from FOB takedowns, vehicle takedowns, flag takedowns. It's a lot going on, but we'll try to figure out what's going to go down right here. And there goes the FOB.
Down the Hab. Enemy Hab down.
Looks like the Russians might have lost about 20 tickets from that. I could be wrong. At least 10 tickets from that.
How's Ammo
USA
Depot
leading
looking?
by about...
We've lost Ammo Depot.
about 60 tickets. Not going to double neutral this, I think.
Yeah, Ammo Depot's been completely overrun. Probably multiple squads. Not sure.
That's about 2 squads down there.
Okay.
Nice call out though, but this might...
fall back
Nope, it's
to
not going to look too
hilltop
good. They're going to turn
anyway.
this around real quick. And these guys, they're
Let it
playing
out.
smart.
Yeah,
They
fall
know
back to
the Russians are
hilltop.
playing really quickly at this point, so they're running to Papanov. It's 2v freaking
support,
10
yeah,
people here, but hey, it's better than nothing.
drop off
Machine gun's overwatching the point, but this machine gun has
Okay,
no
my squad
vision
down.
across
We're
this
just out there.
hilltop because
Radius
this
should be
hilltop is
hard to
blocking
get
his
it
vision. So all he has vision is to destroy any incoming vehicle coming on this main road right here. This is his line of sight. Any enemies coming here, this guy's gonna call it out for his teammates. One by one, they're starting to come in right now, so everybody's rushing to get the Papanov. A double neutral might happen. It might happen. I don't think so, though. Vehicles are being used by the USA to make a flank round, and that looks like Russians have defended Ammo Depot. Yep, this is it. USA is gonna lose Hilltop, and yep, the tickets. This might be a turnaround for the Russians. Uh-oh. The vehicles are being used to hit ammo depot, but they're not going to make it. Too many guys in the flag from both teams.
Capping ammo.
That's it. Hilltop has been captured by the Russians, and these
capping
guys are going to have to do something to bail out of here. Get back into the hot zones up here on the northeastern side. The transport truck, let's go ahead and redirect our vision up here. It's an uphill battle for Squad 3 and 2. They're trying to make it an assault now on Hilltop. Smokes have been laid out. A couple guys are already shot down. MRAP's providing cover fire up against these guys on the north building right now. These guys have good visuals against the USA team approaching uphill. Oh boy. That's it. This flag's in trouble. These guys are gonna have to rush it with hella smokes. That's a nice amount of smokes for them, for the USA to push up with. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on in the northeast. Squad 1's trying to redirect his full squad now. He's up against about 3 squads approaching the top right here. Oh boy, here it comes. Finally, the battle is back. The machine gun can start doing his job up here. Led by Part-Time Ninja, about to open fire on these guys. Approaching on foot. These guys are getting close into the line of sight from this machine gun from Ninja. They're coming. That's it. Fisher from BGK recovers their logic truck and oh!
Alright, I'm gonna have
it gets destroyed. That's it. I don't know how that got destroyed, but there goes their logic truck. They lose more tickets from that. 195 tickets to 159. This is going to be a very close game, depending if the Russians can quickly turn this around. The Russians might win this, even though the tickets are against their favor. This is a very intense match indeed.
Squad 1, keep posted on what popping up looks like.
Roger that,
You
dude.
got
Yeah,
enemy squad.
okay.
Oh boy, I can't believe this is
Yeah,
happening.
enemy squad.
This is the most epic turnaround I've ever seen recently.
Hey, anyone that's not already at Hilltop, go ahead and help.
Here comes the
back to
coordination
Poppin'
from the
Up.
squad
You got
leaders.
vehicles, fall back to Poppin' Up.
That's it. Soviet Guard makes it first into the flag point. Squad 1 on the eastern side from the USA trying to resecure the point using that little hole in the wall over here. Little fence line over here. There's a little opening if you didn't know that. And that looks to be pretty solid.
We need another squad on full.
Oh boy.
Really hard.
USA is actually doing really good on the defense,
Alright,
even
we're
though
capturing
they're
Hilltop.
pretty
I'd say
stressed
we're
out trying to
about
defend this
90%
flag. They're doing pretty good. The ticket counts is actually, wow, they're starting to close in evenly on each other. This is going to be a very even match.
And you have a vehicle. Move to Poppin' Up. Reinforce Poppin' Up.
Oh boy, look at all the vehicles being used now. The Russians are actually starting to close in with their vehicles on the western side, maybe trying to like take out the enemy forces here from the USA. USA is starting to slowly take control back of Hilltop. USA has control right now of FOB popping off, so right now USA looks to be in good hands for the time being. A couple guys are down though, but they'll be okay. The machine gunner looks like he disembarked from his position, but the Russians have actually cracked down on the location of the FOB of the USA's right now, and they might be focused. Yep, looks like they're going to try to focus to take out this FOB. The FOB is now an objective for the Russians. If they can take out the FOB here, the foundations for the USA team, especially for Squad 1, will be toppled. So if they can wipe out each other's FOBs, it's just, you know, who can shoot better and maneuver around the trees better to take out each other on the flags, and that will be the tide of this game. Especially with the vehicle usage too. These vehicles need to stay alive or else the game will end very quickly, especially with these strikers and BTRs on the map. Right now, both teams are pulling it all on the line, using all main battle vehicles in the front lines right now. Got Snipsin chilling, cruising down here, but he'll be engaging very soon, moving his vehicle. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on at Hilltop right now. 3 full USA squads taking recontrol of the flag with a lot of the Russians up in the north building. Uh-oh, they're being terrorized in here. A lot of dead bodies. It's really chaotic. He's trying to come up here. There's a Necro here on the little balcony side, about to enter. They don't know they're each other. They don't know they're in there. Uh-oh. We'll see what's going on right now. So there's that. USA has recontrolled the south line of the hill. Flag looks to be neutralized in the USA's favor. The Russians now reset their FOB on Ammo Depot because they know that they're going to lose Hilltop right now. USA again full control of FOB Popanoff, so they're okay. So the USA might turn this around again and return the battlefield to Hilltop and Ammo Depot flags. It's just about who can really take each other out first. And HAB has been incorrectly marked, but the radio location has been accurately marked. The Russian from Oni spawn in the squad named Rush has found the FOB. Might be taking him out now, but the tickets are actually very low. It might not matter at this point from the eastern battlefield. They're about to capture this for the USA favor. And you can see the USA is actually trying to secure the tunnels underground.
Yeah, I understand. Actually, you know what? It'd be good to split up. You go that way.
He's saying, Truth Realm, saying better split up. That's a nice call. There are no enemies down here, but it's worth checking out anyways. So this is the battle zone right now. They have an MRAP that's on fire that needs to move
From the south side.
on the south. I hear an MTLB nearby. Here comes Overlord Skeleton with his crew on the MTLB, and that looks to be the 30mm coming in real hot on the point on the south end. It's going to engage a Striker very soon. Striker is being led by USMC Mom and SFWC Rex. Here it is. Let's get a good angle on this one. They might see each other very soon.
Nice one there, Silver Stars.
That's it. MTLB's got a little stuck over there. Needs to move. Striker. Uh-oh. Looks like Striker's engaging in westwards right now against people in Ammo Depot. Master Guns. I think he sees a Striker. Look at it. Look at where his gun's faced. So there's that. They avoid each other. That would have been a serious engagement. The Striker took out Master Gun's MTLB 30mm. That would have caught. That would have probably ended the game. The USA recontrols Hilltop right now, and that costs the Russians more tickets. FOB Popanoff is resecure, and the Russians again run back on foot to the flag. The hat has been taken out from the USA on the eastern battlefront, but it doesn't matter at this point. They're going to lose this. Oh boy, USA is going to engage against this MTLB very soon. Here it comes. If they lose this vehicle, it's going to cut their tickets in half from 76 at that point. They got to play this very carefully. That looks like a grenade. Oh, that's it. 20 tickets lost from the Russians. Nice RPG from the USA inside the building at Hilltop Encampment. That is 153 to 155 tickets. USA leading ahead by 100 tickets right now. Nice try, but Overlord Skeletor is still surviving. The flag is currently getting sandwiched right now from all sides from the Russians. But 3 full USA squads are in the flag point. So this is going to be a very crucial battle right now.
Radio here, Hilltop, please.
Ammo Depot is still in Russian possession. No secret flanks from the USA happening just yet, but they could make a flank on the south FOB. But right now, everybody's all over the place trying to regroup with each other, but it looks like the rest of this game is going to refocus on Hilltop for the rest now. RPG led by Wash down here.
Squads and sick ass outside.
Here's the overall battlefield.
You need to hurry up and drop that goddamn radio.
People are trying to cross into the point from the north side. RPGs being laid out across the perimeter zone against the USA right now. People are getting blown up. Poor Murphy and Sarge. Multiple bodies from both sides being wiped out right now. The USA needs backup immediately, especially from all their vehicles. The Striker needs to be doing some sniper work on the southeastern corner Hilltop. Squad 1 looks like they're going to try to pull miracles to try to push towards Ammo Hilltop on foot. They have to cross this valley safely. Striker is being utilized right now, driven by Bolton Boy and Snipzin KG. This is it. Vehicle being used makes the left turn to start heading up to Ammo Depot flag perimeter. This is going to be a very offensive battle on both teams. Who will win first? And that's a 30mm. If they lose that 30mm, it's going to be game very soon. That 30mm is being controlled by our good friend Ace on the north side of the map. Currently watching over Hilltop from a sniping position on the baseline. This is it. Contacts come in from the eastern side. Squad 1 v Squad 1. Oh boy, look at that. Striker's opening fire on a sniping position. Not really going to help the USA much, but it's going to really, harass the Russians. And they do know now at this point that there is an enemy FOB. The Striker has full visuals of this HAB. Few guys from the Russians might get sniped, but it's not really going to take the flag out at Ammo. Squad 1 looks like they got wiped out on the Hilltop right there. Poor guys. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the game happening at Hilltop Encampment. Currently being contested right now with the full team all over the flag. It's really intense, guys. Check out the flag. People are all over the buildings. Multiple bodies. Western building just got wiped out. And the eastern side, or the north side, being overrun by the Russians. Multiple smokes again laid out.
Hey,
FOB
listen, guys,
from the
squad leader,
Russians laid out on the
Hilltop's looking
north
overrun.
side of the map.
Repeat, Hilltop is completely overrun.
Yeah, they have that big fob out north, by the way. Yeah, Carol's on it.
Harold's on it. Let's check out what's going on. That's it. Carol's on it. Yep, he is. He got wiped out, unfortunately, though. 2 guys wiped him out over here, and they're going to recover this radio to get it back up and going. Not sure how Carol found that really easily, but he did. But now the USA has intel that there is an enemy FOB on this location. The flag is still in USA control right now, but still being contested. Looks like the Russians are starting to take it down. Now the flag's starting to come down, and the USA is getting wiped out on the flag point. Where are the USA forces at? Let's go ahead and see. Looks like they all spawn on the south of the map, and they're going to make a last-ditch effort to hit Ammo Depot from the south right now. So with 10 tickets left, let's check out what's going on. That 30mm might be the game-winning play at this point.
I'll take squad 2 to fall back popping up.
Ace versus these guys. This is it. Almost 10 vehicles left. The Striker is in position over there. It actually almost has, yeah, it has visuals, but it really can't see through the trees. If Ace loses his vehicle, it's automatic game now. Oh, here it comes. The RPG lays out against Ace. This is the 30mm, so this 30mm is at least 20 tickets. This is the game changer right here. Here we go. 30mm opens fire. Where's the RPG at? Looks like Fox got wiped out, so that RPG won't be coming anytime soon. This is it. 13 tickets left. A very epic game indeed. Oh dear. Here it comes. Maybe that Striker might be relocating right now. Light trucks coming back up to maybe try to make another FOB. The supply runs are coming. The logistics for USA is doing really well, actually. You know, constant supply run, very secure lines. And the more USA forces coming down here to hit Ammo Depot from the south, Striker's redirecting to engage a 30mm right now. You can see he's coming up. This is it. If this Striker looks like, if this Striker can get behind, which he can, and he better do it fast. Snipson needs to move fast because this 30mm doesn't know anybody's coming from his north side. Russians completely take over Hilltop right now, neutralizes the flag, so that's going to give him back a couple more tickets. They just got to destroy one more vehicle, and this is going to be game. This is the game-winning shot right here. If this lands, dude, this is a very epic game. I don't know who's going to win. This can turn out any way at this point. Striker's getting engaged. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Looks like that Striker, Harold's okay. This BTR needs to get destroyed. 8 tickets left. Looks like this BTR won't be destroyed anytime soon now. It's just at this point, infantry battles against infantry. This is it.
Squad 2, you're taking
Multiple
too long to
smokes
get
laid
to
out.
that
Squad
front.
1 engaging against the north side of Ammo Depot with Wusha here again on the flag from the Russians. More bodies being laid out. 104 tickets, V6 tickets. All they gotta do is destroy one more vehicle and pull the miracles. That's it. Looks like this is yep, might be a USA victory, but let's see how it all comes down. We might see a miracle game-winning shot right now. Oh! The Striker has been destroyed on the eastern side, up in the east from the Rockets over here from Skippy Dinglechalk. 76 to 16 tickets, and the Russians have captured Hilltop encampment. 76 tickets. They gained back 10 tickets from that. It's a very close game indeed. Looks like the USA is going to be taking out this FOB now. That's going to, if they successfully take out this radio, they will win the game with a minus 20 ticket from the FOB takedown radio.
We don't have enough tickets to attack now.
This
We
is
have to
it.
Just hold.
They're going to hold. Let's see what's going on up here. These guys are heading up north right now to hit Popanov. Squad 4 is in position to make a defense line and making another FOB
Three,
to
squad
try to
6,
defend
you
the
guys
flag
have to pull
point.
back.
76 V9 tickets.
Yeah.
Are more Strikers
Alright,
going to be
squad 2 's
destroyed?
miss it popping off.
That's it. Striker's chasing down 30mm right now. Let's go ahead and check it out. The game-winning shot.
On the hold.
radio.
Should be good for that.
Mate, I've dug the hab on
That's
Ammo
it.
Depot
Ace is in
now.
yellow
I'm
right now.
gonna
He's
jump
been
on
hit.
Join you on Papanos.
Where's that Striker at?
Yes,
US
sweet man. Perfect.
USMC, and that's it. The
The
final vehicle has been destroyed. The U.S. Army wins the battle by 77 tickets. Great job.
Boys, good SO.
Cool, I know scope 6.
Great job, guys. That was a very close game. I recorded this match, so feel free to check it out on YouTube. Trust me, this is a very close match. You guys did amazing.
What's your name?
Alright.
Socrates
Same
family.
He is Socrates.
Gotcha.
I believe it's
Killer
pronounced.
Cubes.
All right. Very good game indeed. Oh my goodness. That could have went the USA, that was a very crucial moment for the USA team.